You know that feeling when everything's clicking, your business is growing, momentum's building, you're getting this close to the win that you've been working towards, and then suddenly you pull back. Maybe you get sick at the worst possible time, or at least someone in your family does, and let's face it, you're the main carer. Or maybe there's conflict with work or with people at work or with people that you work with, and you're the only one who can sort those things out. Or maybe you just freeze. You stop posting. You stop showing up. You find every excuse and distraction under the sun to do what you need to do to finish off what you were doing. And you have no idea why. Here's what nobody is telling you. It's not self-sabotage. It's your nervous system doing exactly what it was designed to do, which is to keep you safe. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, a coach, or a creator who keeps hitting the same ceiling right before you're about to break through to your next level of success or income or fulfillment, this is the missing piece. I'm Terriane, and in the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you why your body literally sabotages success and the simple reset that changes everything. So let's talk about what's really happening. You've done the inner work. You know your worth. You've set your goals. You've visualized the outcome. Maybe you've even hired the coach. But here's the pattern. You start strong. Your energy's high. Clarity's there. You're taking action. Then something happens. Right when things are about to shift, when the client's about to say yes, when the launch is about to go live, when the opportunity is right there, and your body hits the brakes. And it shows up as maybe sudden exhaustion, even though you had a good night's sleep last night. Or you get busy with low priority tasks. Or you're picking fights and creating dramas, making things out of stuff that will, making mountains out of molehills. Maybe it's that illness or injury or mysterious symptoms that suddenly appear. Or that voice that just says in your head, who am I kidding? This isn't going to work. Now you think it's discipline. You think it's motivation. Maybe even Mercury retrograde. But here's the truth. Your nervous system thinks that success is dangerous. And until you understand why, you'll keep repeating the same loop. So, there's 3 parts to this, understanding why. The first part is understanding why your body thinks that success is a threat. You see, your nervous system has one job, which is to keep you alive. Not happy, not successful, alive. And to your nervous system, familiar equals safe, even when familiar sucks. So when you start expanding, whether that's more visibility, more money, more responsibility, your body scans through all of its history and says, hang on a minute, have we done this before? And if the answer is no, warning bells, alarm bells, because to your nervous system, the unknown equals potential death. It doesn't matter that you want this. It doesn't care about your vision board. All it knows is we've never been here before. These other things that happened to me in my past, well, I'm still here now, so we survived them, so they are survivable. But this outcome, this feeling, this experience that's new, well, I don't know if we can survive this, aka it is dangerous, shut it down. And that's when the sabotage kicks in. So it's not weakness, it's not you being broken, it's actually just your body trying to protect you from what it perceives as a threat. The problem? Well, you're not actually in danger. You're just unfamiliar with the version of you who has more, who receives more, and is more visible. And your body doesn't know the difference. So let me break this down into something a little bit more practical. So your nervous system operates in 3 states. So the first one is safe and social. So it's the ventral vagal. So this is where creation happens. This is where you're calm, you're clear, you're connected. You can think strategically. You make good decisions. You show up as your best self. The second state is fight or flight. This is your sympathetic system, one we're very familiar with. So this is your survival mode. This is when your body thinks there's a threat, so it floods you with adrenaline. Now you might feel anxious, reactive, like you need to hustle, escape, like everything feels urgent. Now a lot of entrepreneurs live here. I've lived here for a very long time. And often what we name it as, oh, we're just driven. We're being really driven. But really, it's actually just chronic stress dressed up as ambition. And the third state is you freeze or shut down. And this is the dorsal vagal. So this is when your body just gives up. You feel numb. You feel disconnected. You're exhausted. Your motivation disappears. You can't make decisions anymore. And everything, well, quite frankly, just feels a little bit pointless. Any of these things sounding familiar? Well, here's what's wild about all of this though. Most of us are actually bouncing between fight and flight or freeze and shut down all day long, every day. We're very rarely operating in that safe and social place where the actual magic happens. So when success starts showing up, when that visibility increases, when the money starts flowing in, when things start feeling a little bit easier, well, your body panics. Because remember, easy doesn't feel safe to a nervous system that learned success requires suffering. And that's the loop. So how do you break this? Well, you've got to teach your body that expansion is safe. And you do that not through willpower or affirmations. You do it through embodiment. Now, this is the simplest and fastest reset way I know. So step one is you just notice the pattern. So when you feel yourself pulling back, when you feel yourself dropping out of flow, just pause. We're not judging what's happening. We're just noticing it. And it's just something, along the lines of, oh, that's my nervous system thinks that this is dangerous. Step two is we need to regulate in the moment. That's really important. Your body needs a signal when it's happening or when it's freaking out that you're safe. And the fastest way to do that is to just breathe. Okay, so try this right now. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. And then exhale for 6 counts. So what happens is the longer exhale activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of us that says, oh, we're okay. Now, if you were to do just that breathing exercise, breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out for 6, do that for 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. You're literally rewiring your body's response in real time. You see, step 3 is making sure that we create new evidence. And once we're calm and we're in a clear space, we can then look for that evidence that's going to prove to our nervous system what we need. Because your nervous system needs that proof that success does not equal danger. So after you self-regulate and calm the farm, we take one small action from your expanded self. Not a massive leap, just one small aligned step. Because every time you expand and stay safe, your body updates its database. It learns, oh, we can do this. We don't die here. And over time, all those little wins and those little successes become your new baseline. Here's what I want you to hear today. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not self-sabotaging because something's wrong with you. You're operating from a nervous system that was wired for a version of you that no longer exists. And the moment you understand that, the moment you stop fighting your body and start partnering with it, everything shifts. But here's the thing. You can't force momentum, but you can create the internal conditions where momentum becomes natural. And that's what I teach inside the Superconscious Switch. It's my free community, my free school community, where we go deep on nervous system regulation, identity shifts, and the exact tools that help you move from survival mode into creator mode. So if any of this resonated with you, come join us. I'll drop the links down below. We do live coaching, we do challenges, and I'll walk you through the exact framework that will help you stop working towards your life but instead start living from it. So, here's your homework today. Next time you feel yourself pulling back, don't judge it. Don't try and push through it. Just pause, breathe, and ask, what does my body need to feel safe right now? Sometimes it's rest. Sometimes it's connection. Sometimes it's just the reminder that you're not actually in danger. You're just expanding who you are. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next video.